All right, everybody. I know we got some people in the house. Feel free to chime in, give your answers. There is no wrong answer. Oh, yeah, there are. There's lots of wrong answers. There's only one right answer. Oh, well. Anyway, 20 endangered animals, okay? Here we go. All right. Let's see here. This big cat prowls the forest of eastern Russia and northeastern China. Its coat is pale in winter and golden in the summer. Sounds cool. It is considered the rarest leopard subspecies. Not a Siberian tiger, although that's a good guess. Hang on to that. Might come up later. You never know. So you guys are thinking alike. It's not that. It's a leopard. It's a leopard. It's some sort of a leopard. There are fewer than 100 individuals left in the wild. Its name comes from the river that runs through its habitat. This is a hard one. Top 20, remember, the first couple are kind of hard usually. They can leap more than 19 feet horizontally. They are basically the feline equivalent of a long jump Olympian, Bob Beamon of leopards. It's the Bob Beamon leopard. It's not the snow leopard, but you might want to hang on to that answer, Madhu. I think that might come up. This is the Amur leopard. Amur, A-M-U-R. Oh, you king! What in the world? Not tiger though, leopard. You did all that work on the Amur part. All right, let's move on to number 19. Now, I'll give you an extra hint here. This is the beginning of this name is the region that it's from. This great ape has shaggy reddish coat and long, powerful arms. It's found only on one large Southeast Asian island. Only one place. Palm oil plantations are the biggest threat to its rainforest home. Well, King, you are correct, but not correct enough. What kind of orangutan? What kind? It shares over 90% of its DNA with humans because some of the orangutans aren't endangered. I don't know if you knew that. The island's name is in the animal's name. So where he lives is an island, and it's part of his name. The word orangutan means person of the forest in Malaysian. Anybody know where he's from? He is Bornean. Borneo. He is the Bornean orangutan. There he is. All right. I'm having too much fun torturing you guys. Number 18. Good luck with this one. This baleen whale swims in the cold waters between Canada and Florida. Well, that's a hint. It was once hunted for its blubber and oil, like most whales. Ship strikes and fishing gear are now the main dangers. Only around 350 remain today. It's called the blank whale because whalers once thought it was the right one to hunt. These whales can live over 70 years if they avoid propellers and fishing nets. All right, so it's a whale. and it's a certain kind of whale. And it's called the whale because whalers thought it was the right one to hunt. Very confusing, isn't it? Well, it's an endangered species, and it is the North Atlantic right whale. The right whale. The right one to hunt. So it's the right whale. R-I-G-H-T. There you go. All right. You might know this guy. And I will accept either the local name or the common name. Number 17. This rare animal looks like a cross between an antelope and a goat. It lives in the forest of Laos in Vietnam. That's unusual. It was only discovered by scientists in 1992. It's so elusive that no biologist has ever seen one in the wild for more than a fleeting moment. Anybody know? Anybody know this endangered animal? It's a cross, but it looks like a cross between an antelope and a goat. It lives in Laos and Vietnam. It's so mysterious it could have its own cryptid fan club. Yeah, it could. No guesses? It's endangered. Okay. This is the Asian unicorn. The Asian unicorn. It's also known as the Saola. Saola. Saola is so mysterious, it could have its own cryptid fan club. Alex, what's up? Good to see you. Did you know that? Endangered animal? Now we're going to have the Russian name as well. All right, so I will give you a clue right away. This is an elephant, but it is a certain location elephant. This small but mighty pachyderm is a subspecies of the Asian elephant. So it's not the Asian elephant, but it is a subspecies, and it's smaller than normal. It's found only on a single Indonesian island. Not the Asian, but it is in Asia. It's found only on a single Indonesian island. Palm oil and logging have wiped out most of its habitat. It's known for its relatively short tusks. Its island name is part of its common name. Not Java. Not Java. Close. Sri Lankan. Not Sri Lankan. All good guesses. You know any other islands in Indonesia? I think it's where the big earthquake was, or the tidal wave and all that. Anybody remember that? It is the Sumatran elephant, of course. Sumatran elephants help maintain the forest ecosystem by dispersing seeds over long distances. Oh, I see. They eat the fruit and then they defecate in different locations. All right, here we go. Number 15. This freshwater turtle has a flat pancake-like shell. I guess you could say that. It's native to China and Vietnam. It may be the rarest turtle on Earth. Fewer than 5 individuals are known to exist. Well, I'd say that's pretty rare. 5 individuals. You might as well write this one off. Its name comes from the famous river where it once thrived. Oh. Who can think of a famous river in China or Vietnam? Anybody know? Doctor! What's going on, man? Madhu. That is part of the answer for sure. And now we just need the name of the river where it used to thrive in China. And then we have the whole name. It is the blank giant soft-shell turtle. Its long snorkel-like nose makes it look like it's ready for a pool party. Oh, yellow. Okay, that's a good guess. How about Yangtze? Yangtze giant soft-shell turtle. Madhu, I think we have to give you quite a bit of credit on that one. Okay. 14. Oh, and you had the Yangtze too. Very good. All right. Now this is a certain gorilla. This giant ape lives in high in the volcanic ranges of Central Africa. It's one of two gorillas. There's only two gorilla species. This is one of them. Conservation efforts have slowly increased its numbers. Wow, that's good news. They are herbivores with a fondness for bamboo shoot. Diane Fossey made them famous through her research. Doctor! You are correct. Very good. Always good to have the doctor in the house. Always. I'm getting a little bit of a cold, doctor. What do you think? Definitely. I had a little headache first, and then a little sore throat last night. Now a little bit of a runny nose. Yeah. You have a prescription for me? A mountain gorilla's arm span can reach over 7 feet, making them Olympic-level huggers. Yes. The mountain gorilla is correct. Very good. All right. We're down to 13. Here we go. Oh, another turtle. This sea turtle has a beautiful patterned shell. It lives in tropical oceans around coral reefs. Oh, I think I am a little sick, but I take as many vitamins as I can. My wife has Chinese herbals. So I tend not to get, I have a pretty good immune system. I tend not to get too sick. Its name comes from its sharp, narrow beak. It plays a vital role in maintaining healthy coral reefs. It has a certain name, and then the name relates to its sharp, narrow beak. They are nature's reef gardeners. They eat sponges, which allows coral to thrive. So they help out the coral reef. What do you think? Yeah, okay. Doctor, you are correct. Sea is in the name. It's something sea turtle. and remember, the name, it comes from its sharp, narrow beak. Sharp, narrow beak. What would it be? There he is. He is the hawksbill. Oh, very good, my dude. Hawksbill sea turtle. You are correct. Very good. Very good. Number 12. All right. So I'm going to tell you, it is a rhino, but it is a certain rhino. This rhino species is most endangered of all the rhinos. They're all endangered, but this is the most endangered. Only about 80 remain, and they're all in one national park. It has a single horn, unlike its African cousins that have two. It's native to a single Indonesian island. Those Indonesian islands. Its species name matches that island. Hmm. One horn. One horn. Indonesian island. No. Okay. Hang on to that, doctor. This one's not the black rhino. Nope. Not the black rhino. It's some other rhino named after the island in Indonesia. Another one of those Indonesian islands. Oh, doctor, Borneo. No, incorrect. Not the Bornean rhino. That was the orangutan. This is the Javan rhino. Javan. Can't you tell? He looks kind of Javan. Right? Yeah, all the rhinos I've seen, they all kind of look the same. All right. This one, he's kind of famous. This nocturnal mammal is covered in protective keratin scales. It rolls into a ball when it's threatened. It's the most trafficked mammal in the illegal wildlife trade. It was in the wet market. There's another hint. It eats mostly ants and termites. Its nickname is the scaly anteater. Doctor, I think you're trying to type it. It's not quite, but What supposedly was the source of COVID-19? Hope I don't have COVID. That would be bad. I don't think I do. Anyway, any other guesses? This guy was supposedly the source of COVID-19. Not true, of course. Komodo. No, he's not the Komodo. No. He's a lowly pangolin. Pangolin. Pangolins have no teeth. They crush food with a stone-filled stomach, like a chicken. All right. Top 10, let's do it. Top 10 endangered species. Okay, this is another type of gorilla. This one I've never heard of, so good luck. This shy subspecies of gorilla lives alongside the forested hills where Nigeria meets Cameroon. You know the area. It's smaller and more skittish than its better-known mountain relatives. A little smaller. Habitat loss and hunting have reduced its population to only a few hundred. An eastern delicacy. The pangolin? Yes. I always shop at the wet market. Who knows this gorilla? It's this little smaller gorilla. Lives in Nigeria and Cameroon. They live in a small scattered groups, making them especially hard to study. Their name comes from the river that flows through their home range. So this gorilla is named after the river that flows through their home range. It's not silverback, and I have to admit I've never heard of this. So there you go. It is the Cross River gorilla. Cross River. Scientists estimate they see less of this gorilla in a year than they do of their own dentist. They see this gorilla less than their dentist. Robots are telling jokes. Very good. All right, you might know this one. Let's see. This is the world's heaviest parrot, weighing up to 9 pounds. It can fly, but it can climb trees. like a green feathered mountaineer. Native only to New Zealand, it is nocturnal and has surprisingly sweet, musty scent. It has a surprisingly sweet, musty scent. Only about 250 remain, and each bird has a name and a personal file. You know this one. Very good. I do. Excellent. Excellent. Only about 250 remain. Its name is Maori for night parrot. Kakapos. Kakapo. Kakapo. Kakapos freeze when startled, which worked against them when predators arrived. Turns out playing like a statue is a bad defense against hungry cats. Yeah. You know, chickens kind of do the same thing, right? When chickens are asleep, you know, they're basically comatose. Yeah. There you go. Kakapo with a K. Kakapo. All right. I think I saw this answer up there earlier. See if you can get what this guy is. He's known as the ghost of the mountains. This big cat roams the high peaks of Central Asia. Its thick, pale gray fur helps it survive freezing temperatures. Poaching and habitat loss threaten its survival. It's an expert jumper, capable of leaping 6 times its body length. No, it's not a tiger. It's not a tiger. Does it look like a tiger? No, it doesn't look like a tiger. Despite its name, it's not closely related to the... So, you know what? No, oh, very close, Madhu. Very close. Some people may even call it that, but supposedly it's not even related to a leopard, but that's part of its name. It's the snow leopard. Snow leopard. Snow leopards rarely roar. So if you meet one, the last sound you hear probably won't be a roar, but your own breathing. So they're mean. It is. Snow leopard. Very good. All right. Well, Alex, I guess you had that. Does bars mean a leopard? Maybe it does. Yeah, there we go. Not a mishka, bear. Not a bear. Bar. All right. This one has a very specific name. I think it's like Spanish almost. Yeah, it is a Spanish name. The small porpoise lives only in the northern part of the Gulf of California. I heard that. It's the rarest marine mammal on Earth. Fewer than 10 individuals are believed to exist. 10 of them? I hardly count. He's as good as gone. Most deaths are caused by illegal fishing nets. You know, the gill nets. Yeah. Its name means little cow in Spanish. You might be able to get it from that. Who knows some Spanish? Español? Habla español? Little cow. Madu. Habla español, Madu. Sí. Vaquita is correct. Yeah, there's only 10 of them. The entire species could fit into a minivan, which is a heartbreaking fact, not a carpool suggestion. Yeah. Vaquero, right? Vaquero, cowboy. Yeah. Cute. But there's only 10 of them. Yeah, there you go. Wow. All right. So I'm going to tell you this is a wolf, but it's a certain wolf. This wolf once roamed much of the southeastern United States, my area. This was the wolf that was down the street from me or in my forest in the backyard. It's smaller than a gray wolf, but larger than a coyote. It was declared extinct in the wild in 1980. Thank goodness. I hate the chickens wouldn't like the death roaming around our forest. It was reinduction programs have brought it back to the wild in small numbers. Hopefully not in my area. Its reddish coat give it its name. That's an awfully good clue. This wolf is so shy, most sightings are from trail cameras or very lucky hikers. It's basically the Bigfoot of North Carolina. North Carolina. Well, I'm right next to North Carolina. I'm in the extreme northwest corner of South Carolina. Very close to both the Georgia and North Carolina borders. Very close. Lots of lakes and waterfalls around me. Little foothills of the Appalachians. Blue Ridge. This is the red wolf. Red wolf. Its reddish coat gives it its name. That wasn't a good enough clue for you guys. All right, top 5. Here we go. I think you know this guy. Let's see. Ooh, I might have these out of order. All right, well, we're gonna have to just go with it. This is the smallest surviving tiger subspecies. It lives exclusively as on an Indonesian island. There are fewer than 400 individuals left. Poaching and deforestation are its main threats. Darker stripes and more bearded face set it apart from other tigers. So obviously it's a tiger. It's a certain tiger. It's another one of those Indonesian island tigers. Unlike many cats, this tiger is a strong swimmer. So if you thought you could jump in the river or the ocean, it ain't gonna work. Doctor! The doctor! It is the Sumatran tiger. There he is. All right, well, the robots have to surprise me with what they got next here. We'll try to go with it. All right. So this is this smaller, secretive cousin of the African savanna elephant prefers dense forests. So African blank elephant. It's found mainly in the Congo Basin. Poaching for ivory has caused catastrophic population declines. They have straighter, downward pointing tusks compared to other elephants. Pectoderm. There you go, Madhu. Very good. That is correct. This is the African forest elephant. They have straighter downward pointing tusks compared to other elephants. They're smaller than their cousin, the savanna African elephant, which are the big ones. Those are the big ones. They have the same ears, though, right? Those are African elephant ears, as opposed to Asians that are much smaller ears. The role in dispersing seeds is critical in the rainforest health. There's the old dispersing the seeds thing again. Forest elephants are sometimes called the gardeners of the forest. There you go. The gardeners of the forest. All right. I don't know what we got for us now. All right, this bird holds the title of the largest species in the world. Uh, Largest ibis species in the world. It's an ibis. It's a certain type of ibis. It is Cambodia's national bird and a symbol of conservation. It thrives in wetland habitats and is rapidly disappearing. Its long, curved bill is perfect for probing mud for food. Fewer than 300 adults are believed to remain. That's not very many. This is an ibis, a certain ibis. Its call has been described as a mix between a squeaky door and a rusty bicycle. Nice. I guess it kind of looks like a California condor. Not really. Not really. This is a giant ibis. Pretty easy. Giant ibis. Cambodia. There you go. Let's listen. All right. All right, next up. So related, this is another ibis. Another ibis is endangered. Those ibises, what's their problem? This striking bird has a bare, wrinkled head and a long, curved beak. It once ranged widely across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. Hunting and habitat loss have nearly driven it to extinction. It's now found only in a few small colonies. It prefers rocky cliffs and semi-desert areas for nesting. Totally different. So, ancient Egyptians considered it a symbol of the afterlife, making it the goth icon of the bird world. Yeah, this is the goth icon of the bird world. Used to be in ancient Egypt. Well, Egyptian ibis, you know what? I bet they call that somewhere. And Nadu, scarlet ibis, that's great too. Neither one are the answer that I have on my board. It once ranged widely across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. And the striking bird has a bare, wrinkled head. So it's called the northern bald ibis. But I like you guys' answers better. It is the Egyptian scarlet ibis. Now on. Okay. I think this must be last. And I have seen this answer on the board. This large herbivore has two horns. And they're made of keratin, just like your fingernails. It's native to eastern and southern Africa. Rampant poaching for its horns nearly wiped it out. So yeah, I think the Chinese like the horns, right? Yeah, aphrodisiacs. Conservation efforts have helped some populations rebound. Despite their name, they're actually gray in color. Badu, you're correct. So, despite their name, they're actually gray. Black rhino is, of course, correct. And the black rhinos have terrible eyesight, but an excellent sense of smell. So if they charge at you, it's probably because they smelled something weird, not because they recognized you. There you go. So you could try to use that knowledge to escape the charging black rhino in the future, if possible. All right. Well, that was a little different, right? A little different. Endangered animals, right? You did pretty well. You didn't do bad.